Lionel and his sister Charnette had been at war since childhood. No one really knew why, but the bitterness ran deep, so deep that their home felt more like a battlefield than a family. They fought night and day, shouting words that cut sharper than knives. Charnette hid food from him out of spite, locking cabinets and sneaking her own meals while he went hungry. Lionel's stomach often growled louder than the arguments, but pride kept him from begging. Days would pass without him eating a real meal. One afternoon, weakened and dizzy, Lionel fainted on the sidewalk in the middle of downtown. Strangers rushed to help him. Some propped him up, others offered water. One man called an ambulance. He sat trembling on the curb, ashamed, broken, and alone. And that was when I saw him. I don't know why my heart moved the way it did. Maybe compassion, maybe purpose, but I knew I couldn't walk away. His eyes carried a silent cry for help, a cry so desperate that it felt like it reached right into my spirit. Without hesitation, I stepped in. I found him a place to live, a clean room with a bed, warm light, and a door he could actually lock. I paid someone to cook and make sure he ate 3 hot meals every single day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, no more starving, no more fainting on the street. I covered everything, rent, food, care, for 3 whole years without missing a single month. I poured into him consistently, quietly, faithfully. But somewhere along the way, gratitude left him. Little by little, entitlement crept in, and compassion became expectation. Instead of thank you, he offered demands. Instead of appreciation, he gave disrespect. And then one day, he exploded, threatening me, cursing me, blaming me for things I never caused. So I stepped back, not out of anger, but out of peace, out of wisdom, out of the understanding that even the biggest heart cannot save someone who refuses to change. The support stopped, the meals stopped, the free roof stopped, and Lionel, with no foundation under him, fell right back to the ground where I first met him. At first he tried to fight it. He raged, he blamed, he tried to curse his way back into my life. But life has a way of humbling the stubborn. Days passed, nights grew longer. People he thought would help him didn't answer the phone. Charnette slammed her door on him just like she always had. He walked the streets again, only this time the bitterness that burned inside him started to burn him instead of others. And slowly, painfully, he broke. One cold morning, Lionel found himself sitting on a bench, hungry and exhausted, staring at the sunrise with tears slipping down his face. For the first time, he whispered the words he had never allowed himself to say. "I'm sorry. I was wrong." Life didn't magically fix itself, but that moment became his turning point. He found part-time work at a local warehouse. A community kitchen helped him get steady meals. And though pride still tugged at him, humility began to take root. As for me, I didn't go back, but I forgave him in my heart. I wished him well. From a distance, I watched him slowly stand on his own 2 feet. In the end, Lionel didn't become perfect, but he became better. He learned the hard way that kindness is not owed and love is not a guarantee. And he carried that lesson for the rest of his life, telling anyone who would listen, when someone saves you, don't bite the hand that helped you out of the darkness, because one day you might need them again. And though our paths no longer cross, I still hope that every sunrise reminds him of the day he finally chose to change.